Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As we all know, ExxonMobil is one of the world's largest listed oil and petrochemical companies. Today, I will outline how ExxonMobil can leverage the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) to strengthen our global leadership, mitigate risk, and unlock new opportunities. While we've made progress, formalizing the SDGs as a strategic framework is critical to our future. Let's dive into three key areas: our current position, lessons from peers, and actionable steps to lead. So where we stand today, our operations already align partially with several SDGs, though we lack a cohesive strategy. Let me highlight four pillars. First is our supply chain. We invest $6.5 billion annually in local and diverse suppliers, including in partnership with women-owned businesses. This advances SDG 8 decent work and SDG 12 responsible consumption. Our human rights audits also align with SDG 16 peace and justice, a strong foundation but not yet systemic. Second, operational efficiency. Our 2050 net zero target for Scope 1 and 2 emissions supports SDG 13 climate action. However, Scope 3 emissions, accounting for 730 million tons in 2019, remain unaddressed. Projects like large carbon capture, which handles 10% of global human-made CO2, showcase innovation SDG 9 but need scaling. Number three, product innovation. Technologies like extend recycling and lithium extraction for EVs align with SDG 12, circular economy, and SDG 7, clean energy. Yet we are outpaced by peers investing aggressively in renewables. The last is community impact. Initiatives like Quiana's Accelerate Her program and our $100 million Greater Quiana's initiative drive progress on SDG 5, gender equality, and SDG 4, education. These are commendable but isolated. So the next part is learning from industry leaders. Shell, Equinor, and Total Energies have embedded SDGs into their core strategies. Three lessons stand out. First is ambition gap. BP and Total Energies include Scope 3 emissions in net zero pledges. Our intention-based targets fall short of Paris Agreement goals. Second gap is investment. ExxonMobil allocated 0.2% of capital to renewables from 2010 to 2018. Equinor plans to invest 50% in renewables by 2030. The third gap is transparency. Competitors use SDG-specific KPIs in reports. Our disclosures detail eroding stakeholders' trust. So the next part is a clear path forward. To lead, we must act on four priorities. First is adopt SDG-driven metrics. Link emissions reduction scope 1 to 3 to SDG 13, validated by the Science Based Target Initiative. Track supplier diversity. For example, percentage spent on women-owned businesses to advance equity SDG 5 and 10. Second is accelerate low carbon investment. Redirect 15 to 20% of capital to renewables and hydrogen by 2030, aligning with SDG 7 clean energy. Third is scale circular solutions. Process 0.5 million plus metric tons of plastic waste annually by 2030 via extend advancing SDG 12. Finally, is partner for impact. Collaborate with NGOs to address energy poverty SDG 1.7 and align with global standards like the Global Reporting Initiative. The last point is about measuring success. We will track environmental, social, and governance aspects. For environmental, measuring the percentage reduction in emissions compared to 2019 and the capture of CO2 reaching 10 million tons by 2030. For social, suppliers trained through programs like Quiana's Center for Local Businesses Development. For governance, third-party audits of supply chain ethics. So in conclusion, the SDGs are not just a moral imperative. There are $12 trillion market opportunities by 2030. By formalizing this strategy, we will reduce regulatory risk, earn stakeholders' trust, and lead the energy transition. And this is the reference list. So that's all of my oral presentations. Thank you for watching.